The collection log recently had some updates. There are now collection log high scores and ranks from bronze to gilded. You may be looking for ways to quickly get more collection log slots if you're close to a milestone, or want to reach that first 500 to be ranked on the high scores. So I've compiled a list of 40 different activities that give relatively fast collection log slots. What I'm defining as fast is about an hour per collection log slot or faster. Some are much faster than others, but this list isn't in any particular order. First on the list is beginner clues. These only take a few minutes to do and are really fast to get, even in free-to-play. You can get them from young implings, minotaurs, and goblins, to name a few, or from training a gathering skill. Uniques are really common to get from them, especially at first, but after a while it'll stop being as fast collection log slots because you'll be getting a lot of dupes. Number 2 is Barbarian Assault. The granite body only requires 1 queen kill and some GP. The boots and gloves you should be able to get in under an hour as well, unless you get really unlucky with your team. The Brimhaven Agility Arena ticket and voucher are 2 collection log slots you can get in literally just a few minutes. Castle Wars has some expensive items that take a lot of grinding, but anything under 7 tickets you can afford in under an hour. The best method for this is to use an alt account and do a 1v1 outside of the mass worlds. On the account you want the tickets on, you'll claim the other team's flag and bring it back to your base. Each game is 20 minutes and there's a 2-minute wait between them. By getting a win with the other team at 0, you get 3 tickets per game, so about 6 per hour, which is enough to buy several items in the shop. The angler outfit from Fishing Trawler is relatively quick to obtain. Each game takes about 5 minutes and the drop rate for the pieces of the outfit is 1 out of 12, so that's exactly 1 hour to meet the drop rate. Giant's Foundry, even at a low smithing level without any unlocks, you can afford the Smithing Catalyst and Kovacs Grog in under an hour. The Smithing Catalyst is super cheap and you can buy it after just 1 commission. Sepulchre has some more steep requirements, but you only need to do the first floor, which is really easy and just takes a few minutes, in order to obtain 1 Hallowed Mark, which is a collection log slot. And it wouldn't take you long to get 10 marks for the Hallowed token. This one is kind of obvious, but on a newer account you can easily get 1 Mark of Grace by running rooftops for a fast collection log slot. Last Man Standing can be intimidating if you've never PK'd, but you're pretty likely to outlive at least a few bots, and you can get bonus points from killing them. If you don't get unlucky, you can get 2 to 3 points per game even if you're not good at PKing. There's a lot of collection log stuff in the LMS shop that is under 25 points, so would take less than an hour to buy. In Pest Control you can afford the Void Knight seal in just 2 veteran games. Without any combat achievements you should be able to buy the gloves in just over an hour, but with the hard combat achievements you would be getting 200 points per hour, which is enough to buy any of the helms as well. With 50 agility and thieving, the rogue's outfit should take you under an hour to get the full set, which is 5 total collection log slots. Using the Rogue's Den plugin on Runelight makes it super fast as well. The Lumberjack outfit is also really fast to get. Through temple trekking it will take you well under an hour for all 4 pieces. Most events you can evade if you take the easy route, and the puzzle ones you can just teleport out of and restart the run. So it should only take you a few minutes to get an undead Lumberjack event and kill them until you get a piece of the outfit. Tithe Farm is a bit slower, but even with 34 farming, you should be able to buy the hat or boots in under an hour. Volcanic Mine can be pretty fast points per hour. With the solo capping method, you can get 400 points in one game that lasts only a few minutes. The teleport is only 200 points, so it'd take only one game, but the large water container you should be able to get in about an hour. Mining in Camp Dazal should get you at least one collection log slot per hour. While mining, you frequently get baronite deposits. These can be crushed and most commonly give you shards, but there's a bunch of unique items items you can also get from them. Chompy bird hunting is pretty fast collection log slots because of the hats, up until the 1000 hat, which is a pretty steep jump from 700, but the first several are pretty fast. The Colossal Worm Agility course can give you multiple collection log slots. The teleport scroll is only 40 termites. If you get 150 termites per hour on average, you should be able to get the full graceful set recolor in about 4 hours. So it does take longer, but gives you 6 collection log slots at once. The creature creation minigame underneath the Tower of Life is really fast collection log slots. Even if all you do is the level 19 Newt Roost, you can get 2 collection log slots in just a few minutes. It can give you a rune satchel and the tea flask. Each creature gives a different satchel, but the drop rate for them is pretty low, and they make great fashionscape. By sacrificing 100 Numulite to a stone chest in the house on the hill on Fossil Island, you have a common chance to obtain notes. It would cost a lot of Numulite, but there are 10 total notes you can get here, which you could greenlog in under an hour. Similarly, you can get ancient pages from rummaging skeletons in the ancient cavern. This activity is more dangerous and tedious to do, but there are 26 pages in total you can get. They can also be obtained from mythal dragons at a fairly common rate. So if you ever plan on going for the dragon full helm, I would wait to get the ancient pages passively because rummaging skeletons is a pain. All you need to do to get Revenant Ether is kill 1 Revenant, even a level 7 imp. It's a guaranteed drop and basically a free collection log slot, unless you're a hardcore. With access to the Apatol Agility course, you can obtain the first monkey backpack transformation in an hour. By fighting the Shazian soldiers in this arena, you can obtain their armor for some really fast collection log slots. You can get all 5 full sets in under an hour, which is 25 collection log slots in total. Smokers can drop a Mudskipper hat at a rate of 1 out of 25, or flippers at 1 out of 64, which are also useful for swimming. They're pretty fast to kill even at a mid-level, so you should be able to get both fairly quickly. The Gothixian Temple Teleport is 1 out of 12 from Tormented Demons, which are like an easier version of demonic gorillas. Spirit Flakes are very fast to get if you haven't gotten them before. All you have to do is a few games of Temporos and use your points to search the reward pool. The flakes are only 1 out of 4. All 4 pieces of the Skull Scepter from the Stronghold of Security are collection log slots and are pretty fast to get. After the freeing Pirate Pete subquest of Recipe for Disaster, you can fight crabs underwater and obtain their drops of a crab claw and a shell. Although killing the Prifddinas rabbit can take around 30 minutes, it has a guaranteed drop of the Crystal Grail. Killing a Moxliotl once gets you the guaranteed drop of Frozen Tears, but the Pendant of Eights should take under an hour to get as well. When you're starting out with barrows, it shouldn't take long to start getting uniques. At the very least, you can get bolt racks if you kill enough creatures in the tunnels. Moons of Peril is similar with their unique items and the atlatl darts. Sunfire Splinters, you don't even need to do the Coliseum in order to get them in your collection log. With 72 Hunter, you can catch 1 Sunlight Antelope for them, though the first wave of Coliseum gets you a lot more and is also pretty fast and easy. Just 1 giant mole kill will get you mole claws and skin, which are both collection log slots. Grotesque Guardians have a guaranteed drop of Granite Dust. You do need a brittle key to unlock access to them, which you get from regular gargoyles, which you can probably get in about an hour with decent gear. Abyssal Pearls are very common from Guardians of the Rift. Each game is around 10 minutes and the drop rate for pearls is 1 out of 7, but you should get enough points per game to get them pretty quickly. Only 1 Muspa kill will get you Ancient Essence. The Giant Egg Sac from Seracnus you should be able to reach the drop rate for in under an hour with decent gear. Zulrah Scales you can get from 1 Zulrah kill, or you can skip that and fish Sacred Eels instead. The Teleport is also a really low drop rate, but I wouldn't consider that a fast collection log slot if you're just learning Zulrah. Trouble Brewing is similar to Castle Wars in that you can solo it with an alt. You can get 100 points in one game, which only takes 20 minutes, and just 5 of that is spent actually playing. The rest of the time you can meet up with your opposing team and AFK together. Then after just one game you can afford to buy the stuff and both types of rum for 3 collection log slots. That's all 40 of the fastest ways to get collection log slots, but I wanted to give an honorable mention to Hespori. Hespori takes a long time to grow, but once it is grown, 1 kill will guarantee you one of the 3 types of anima seeds, and all 3 of those are collection log slots. In total, everything I mentioned in this video is probably somewhere around 200 collection log slots or more. It's hard to really say because some of these just depend on how long you do them. That's all for this video. I hope it helped or that you enjoyed watching. I hope you reach your collection log goals and hopefully didn't take a shot every time I said collection log. Please don't die. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.